Hello and welcome back. So, today will likely be the final Dreamfall chapters stream. And that also means that it would be the final stream of the Longest Journey trilogy. Has been quite the ride, quite a long ride. Let me see here. We got so far 21 hours in the Longest Journey, another 11 hours 46 minutes in Dreamfall, the Longest Journey, and then so far 15 hours and 15 minutes of Dreamfall chapters. Long journey indeed. That's like 48 hours so far. Journey. And since we've got a full chapter to get through, I think we should start it up right away. Let's hop into things. Now, is this just, is this like a recap up to the point where I'm at, or is this just the opening recap?
Hello, my name is Zoe. I'm in a coma, and this is my story. A year ago, I was living with my dad in Casablanca. I dropped out of uni.
I think this is just the intro story so far, but currently, Kian is saving the Domari from their enslavement on that re-education, or in that re-education camp. And he just encountered Hami, his old general or fighting instructor, kind of father figure-ish, I think. But anyways, yeah, General Hami showed up. Was all like, what's going on? So they're about to have a talk, but Zoe over here, we found Lux with the Ular in the Purple Mountains, along with Abnaxis of the Venar. We talked with Lux. Now, we as the audience only get to hear half of the conversation with Lux, just Zoe's half, because Lux is just, I guess, speaking right into her mind. But then she realized that she needs to wake up for reals this time, and this is where she wound up. And Wonkers keeps telling me to go back to sleep. Also, look at this this board here. Zoe Maya Castillo. It's like a social media account. There's her fighting slash or her, I guess, karate instructor. Fighting instructor. There's Reza, a little get well soon card with a Wonkers on it. What looks like a video of the second game there, and then also down there, lady with the red dress. That's from what's it called? Used to be like a little diner over in Newport. And now Charlie's running it. Anyways, and Crowboy up there. And then another clip from the second game. Nifty.
Over 200 unread posts. So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging.
Encouraging.
The call button should really be next to the bed. Although, I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma anytime soon.
Yeah.
Those vitals aren't too bad.
My vitals aren't too bad.
It's from Reza. Thinking of you. I would hope so.
I would hope so.
Flowers. From Liv.
Oh. Didn't Liv die? I think?
No,
Well,
this isn't really me anymore.
there's her whole clothes.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad,
Did you
perhaps. Definitely
win a
prouder than me.
Competition?
Graduation day, in front of Jammy Hall.
You didn't graduate, you dropped out.
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years.
One bit, Marek. Following up on yesterday's heartwarming Watty Corp story, the company behind everyone's favourite Dream Machine has announced that customer satisfaction has reached an unprecedented 110%.
Impressive, Rika, but who can argue the Dreamer has changed everything?
An end to war, an end to violence, an end to poverty. What are we
Really?
doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
You said it, Rika, you said it.
I'm turning that off. Propaganda.
Dad and me in Casablanca. Our 5th anniversary. Reza and I took the Vactrax to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard.
Did
We
you?
spent a long weekend travelling around the island. We always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place. So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault. 5 years together.
Really?
Almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky between us from time to time. It's amazing that we lasted this long. I remember we stayed at the what was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember any of it.
Yeah.
What just happened?
We're breaking out of this matrix, Zoe.
It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we? Okay, that was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on.
Huh?
That's me, in Cape Town.
Is it now?
Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca. It's a card from Karen. Karen's nice. She's been a good friend, and she makes great coffee.
Who's Karen?
It's a card from Karen. Mum and Dad were always moving when I was growing up, because of their jobs. This must have been the 5th or 6th home we moved into. I remember falling in love with the place as soon as we got there.
Uh-huh.
It had all these nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view. There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum. We
Did
played
you?
hide and seek all the time.
Did you play hide and seek all the time?
When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again?
Yeah, what was it?
I don't actually remember her voice that well. Or her face. Or that she was there with Dad and me. Shit. Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
This ain't reality.
Mum was... She wasn't... Where was she? Now I'm officially freaked out.
She wasn't there. These are lies.
No. No, this is wrong. This feels all wrong.
Take that. Take these lies. Grab this.
Cape Town University has the most beautiful views.
Did it?
I spent so many lazy afternoons with friends, sitting on jammy steps and looking out.
Are you
over the
sure
city.
about that?
I remember feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation. It's almost like
Yeah.
a dream.
Almost like a dream. Like it
Come
never really
to think of
happened.
it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there. I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember. Weird.
Mess with your memories did a terrible job. No attention to detail.
Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here.
They just did the bare minimum. Yeah, get this out of here.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud.
Did you, though?
Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. I'd almost forgotten
I guess
this.
you did.
I won a competition. Second place. This must go into the hospital hallway. It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
It's unsafe.
Locked. All that beach and sunshine, and I'm locked inside.
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Merrick?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be
Good
out of jobs for
old
both of us.
Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But
Favorite dream machine
there's
has announced
something
that
not quite right about him.
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on it, but he's not really Wonkers.
Changed everything.
Are you
and
tired,
enter
Zoe?
and enter violence,
You must be tired.
No,
Let's go back to sleep.
I've been sleeping long
I'll
enough.
stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
has also
No,
announced
I
that
don't want to
Saturday
sleep anymore.
Dream Machine will
You're
go to
not
sponsoring
feeling well.
Daydreamers
I can tell.
No.
You're exhausted. And you're seeing things that aren't real.
for a life of endless
I
joy.
don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place.
Just another
It's
reason
you,
why Waterfall is our
Wonkers.
favourite.
You're all wrong.
And they're not even
That
paying us to
hurts my
say that.
feelings, Zoe.
But seriously, things are great. They are so, so good. Just trust us on that.
Just trust us on that.
Casablanca's a great place to grow up. Such an interesting mix of cultures and very safe and clean. But I'll have to move at some point if I want a career in bioneering. Maybe I'll go back to Cape Town or move to Europolis. I've always wanted to do that. Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. Dad's been away a lot, traveling, but was still very close. I remember that day. We had one of our dad and daughter days. We walked around exploring the city, we went to a museum, and then we ate an amazing buffet dinner at the Wati Plaza Hotel downtown. Dad and me in Casablanca. Dad's been away a lot,
So
traveling,
that one's
but
true.
was still very close. Helena was never part of our lives.
Yeah.
It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant.
What are you
Nope.
doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your feet. Come on. I'll tuck you in and read you a little story. Just
No.
like in the old days.
I'm unraveling this matrix.
We talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things. Please lie down, just for a minute.
I'm seeing things that
I'll watch
don't
over you.
really exist.
I'll sing for you.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out. I mean, sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
False memories.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe.
It's helping me.
You're just going to ruin everything. Please
That's right.
stop. Please go back to bed. Go back to
Ruining
sleep.
all
Zoe.
your plans. What else?
Hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Liv's cute. I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the cat is hands down the best electronics shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back. When was
Only
the
you
last
could.
time I visited her shop? That was ages ago. Did it close down? I remember something
About Liv dying?
something happened to her, to Liv. Something terrible.
Yeah.
Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it.
Love Liv, huh?
Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card. Oh my god. This isn't real. This place is a hallucination or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both
Nope.
of us. Forever. I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe. Now. Before it's too late. Before... Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be?
Yes,
We
look
could
what
be
I've
happy
done.
here together. The both of us. Forever. I need you to
I
go
feel like
back
there's
to
probably
sleep,
an
Zoe.
object that's not
Now,
really here that's like
before it's
blocking
too
my
late.
path.
Before... Look
Somehow.
what you've done. Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together.
Listen, Wonkers.
Something's wrong. This place and you. You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look
You
the
sound
same,
off.
but you don't act the same and you don't sound the same.
Damn.
It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know you, and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or a dream made physical. By me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game?
There's
We
your
haven't
voice.
played a game in so long.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
Nighty-night, Wonkers.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Find a way out. Ooh. Ooh. What?
What's this? Is this a one-way window? Have they been observing me? Fuck. What's this? Is this a one-way window? Have they been observing me? Fuck.
There it is. Behind the bed, of course. Look at this place. Just pristine white and super bright lights. Uh-oh. Well then. What is going on here? Meanwhile, back to Kian, I assume. 8 days ago. Oh, Bip.
Bip, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone. Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
What do we do with her?
I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to Mercuria. Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir. She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
Decisions. I mean, I feel
Our
like
people must know
she
the
should
truth.
stand trial
Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir.
to show people, you know, how insane she is. But at the same time, will she really actually be held accountable for her actions?
She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us. Our people must know the truth.
Alright,
Let's send her home.
Good. We'll send a ship back to Azadir as soon as possible. Lock her up and keep her safe. She'll be going home to Sadir.
Let me go, you fools. You're doing the shadows' work.
Really?
Goddess, help me. Oh, it hurts.
What now, Kian?
We go back, and we end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you if necessary, to have my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you, and the Dolmari, of course. Your man Liko.
Yeah.
I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to... He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand I'm disappointed in him. He should know me better than to think I would knowingly betray my people. But I won't confront him about it. He should have known better. I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Harmy, I forgive you. There's one thing I must know. Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although, if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? It wouldn't have been better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Saya?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harmy. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
Yes, Bip. If we can find your parents, you're gonna stay with them, okay? Can't have you going on any more suicide missions. Reap Moon's Eve.
Everything's ready for the ceremony, Your Excellency. The engineers have informed me that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest. Though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked. With the General away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the Goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering. I am pleased with your work.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the Goddess.
Where is the First?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the Six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You, and the Commander, of course. When I activate the engine, a new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the Goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated. The transition may cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
Hami has returned. With Kian. He's joined the Resistance.
What? Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Right.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the Resistance and Hami. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
You will not succeed.
Yes.
I'll make sure of it. You and your evil schemes.
Long ago, when I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dolmari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dolmari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits and goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind and rain, the stones and the ocean. It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life. but I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades, I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight, that fight ends, and another begins. This is no longer a war between humans and magicals. This is a battle for the very soul of our world. If you will have me, if you accept us, we stand with you all. We fight at your side.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring, but if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow. General Hami will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Hami with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the Prophet means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic. Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades. Shepard, Bob who can see, there's been enough death. Come back alive. You've received your assignments. Prepare to move out. And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
Housing speeches all around.
You know what to do, Kian?
Ferdows will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone?
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna and Enu will escort Ferdows and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important. And more perilous.
You'll have the Resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, and what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that most choose to surrender, rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will, once they find themselves facing you. Civil war is a terrible thing, Hami. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kian. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
Shall. This is it. The final fight.
That was a good speech. They will follow you to their deaths if necessary.
That was a good speech.
I hope that won't be needed. It's enough to know that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds.
Yeah.
Thank you for trusting me, Liko. For convincing me to bring you to Gien. I consider you my brother, Liko. Stay safe tonight. All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this. For Shepard.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see.
Bob who can see.
For all who were lost. For family.
Family.
Take care, brother. May your goddess smile upon you tonight.
Bob, who can see, did not deserve to die.
I stand with you, Kian. And I'm not the only one. Look around. These men and women would all lay down their lives for you.
Hami's men stand with us, but too many are still loyal to Vermon. It'll be brother against brother tonight.
That was a really good speech. I'm sure someone's going to put that into play someday. You know, one of those stirring, heroic monologues before the final act, before everyone dies. I'm not saying everyone's going to die, I'm just saying, Shepard, she would have approved.
I hope so.
Thank you, Anna.
She would. She knew you'd step up and take over one day, and she cared for you. As, you know, a friend. I don't think Shepard would. I mean, you and her? With you, you know, and her, you know, major compatibility issues.
When this is over, we'll honor her memory.
I'm sure Shepard would care more about us seeing this through than being memorialized. She stayed behind when her people left the Northlands to give us Magicals a chance of winning, of surviving. That is all that mattered to her.
Tonight's for Shepard, then. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost.
And for those of us still alive. Let's not forget those of us still alive.
Let's not forget those.
Yeah. I'm really scared. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone else, but I really am. I do not want to die. I know I keep telling people I'm ready to die, but...
I know. And I can't tell you that won't happen. Because it might.
Great. Good to know.
Great.
Very comforting. If I do die, then at least I died for something. Right? Something important. My life had meaning.
It did.
That's something, right? Right. Well...
Of course your life had meaning. I know.
What is it you people say? I hope your goddess smiles on you. And to be honest, on me as well. I mean, she's not my goddess, but I'd still appreciate a smile, or just the tiniest smirk. Maybe a wink? Basically, any kind of acknowledgement will do. I want to be in good standing with all gods, goddesses, and non-gendered deities tonight.
Oh, I knew. Laquelle Falk, you've got a name, but I can't talk to you.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. What you did for those poor prisoners on Guyenne. I'll follow you into the fires of the seven hells if you ask me to.
Well, I'm not asking you to do that much.
If we'd known what they were doing to the Magicals, we would have refused to take orders from Commander Vermon. They've shamed the Empire, him and Sister Saya.
They sure have.
I'll join Enique's team going into Coldstone. If we can free the imprisoned rebels, we'll improve our chances. And if Benry May's still alive, I want to bring her home.
Yeah. Yeah. Shame about her nephew, though. Hey, Firdaus. Rebel.
So much is on that man's shoulders tonight. I hope they're stronger than they look. Those shoulders don't look very strong.
Precious brain, that's the thing we're really leaning on.
Anna, Elena, we haven't...
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
Talked, and... Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kian. Really. I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes. After. We really should.
Anu and I will escort Firdaus to the engine house in the green. We'll watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Yes.
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Okay. He'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
Something Hami said. Utana. Did you tell Utana about Gien?
Alright. Yes. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her. You saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
No,
if you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So...
You did good.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.
We might never see each other again, and...
I can't give her everything she's hoping for. But I can at least say something. Words can never bridge the... I can't give... We'll see each other again.
Really? Well, if you say so. You have a lot to learn about women, Kian. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Elena.
Are we leaving soon? Because if we wait much longer, I'm afraid I'll just curl up into a ball and be of no use to anyone.
The streets are crowded with revelers, and the Azadi are staying out of their way. There's no better time. This whole reaping thing is giving them the willies. It's way too pagan for our pious occupiers.
Huh? I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Ferdaz?
With your help? Unless they've disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash.
Crash?
Crash! Wait, what's happening now? Why are we all saying crash? Has there been an accident?
If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Make it blue
Are
screen.
you guys ready? I am so ready.
Make
I mean,
it
not
air
really,
out.
because I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Divide
Not
by
that
0.
I feel ready. I prefer fighting an enemy I can see, and I don't understand what this engine is, or how Ferdow's plans to stop it, or what it's doing, but... So how about it, guys?
Let's go. Be safe, Kian. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just tell the engine to divide by 0 a bunch of times. That should do the trick.
Goddess. The Reap Moon appears to turn man into beast.
Huh?
They've lost all vestiges of self-control. It's painful to watch. Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Cheers, everyone! Bottoms up! The next round's on me! Reap Moon!
If burning wicker witches makes people feel safer, then so be it. I won't stand in their way. As long as they keep to burning straw puppets.
Yeah.
Before our arrival, the street lamps were lit with magic spells. They've been replaced with modern electricity.
This bloody night never ends. I'll dig wells.
Simon Christiansen.
If we're lucky.
Yeah, Reap Moon's Eve! Woo!
He should get involved. That's what they're here for. But there's no sympathy for magical creatures.
Uh-oh.
That man again. When
That
will he
man.
ever shut up?
I know, right?
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering... foul!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Yeah, the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth.
Really?
This false fowl mocked me once before, and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilarious, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant
candidate
of
for what at
diseased
this point?
magic, honoring our ancient human traditions and.
You gibbering coward.
Yeah.
When are you gonna shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you.
You go,
Killing
girl.
that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Hear, hear.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
What?
It's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
Yeah.
Humanity.
Time to save Pro.
Humility.
Hello?
Certain poor, misguided individuals seem to be of the opinion
In this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
Over here.
Yeah, hang on.
The Merry Minstrum. Empty. Not surprising.
Big guy.
Give me a second.
Eyes of a bird. Up
A
here.
pumpkin. An odd vegetable. Native to the north. What do you want, bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down.
Keep your
Where
voice.
did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick.
Yeah.
I came back to Mercuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is
The
running...
tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility.
Which is a
Quickly
distinct...
now, that madman won't orate forever.
That's true. He will orate for a long time, but not forever.
Filthy as sin. All. Which one's least filthy? Nope. They're all filthy. I feel unclean.
I feel unclean.
Pledge to you, the good people of Mercuria, that I will leave no
Flying in a water.
cobblestone unturned, no cellar door unlocked,
All right.
no privy unexplored to find the last remnants of magic in our fair city.
Pour some water on the
This should be
kindling.
enough. Sounds like Hilaris is about to wrap up his mad ramblings.
As we all know,
I'll just have
I'm
to
running
wait
for office in
and
the City Watch, where I can personally supervise
Just have to wait and
the
watch.
lot, but
No, you
enough
gotta make sure that
talk.
the
This
whole
bewinged
stack
demon, this
stack is
symbol of sorcery, this
but-
affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
No.
It's not lighting up. Oh, curse this cheap imported hay. Probably purchased from non-human farmers.
Wow.
Forget this.
No. No, 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 no. No.
Burn, feathered gargoyle.
See, Keon?
Gargoyle? No.
Why'd you stop?
No!
Wow. Okay, apparently just pouring some water on the kindling wasn't the right step yet. How else am I gonna...
The bird's stuck in there, and the pyre will soon be lit. If I do nothing, he'll burn, and with him my one chance at getting into the tower, however remote it may be. Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose?
It's Rape
This is supposed to be
Moon's
a wine.
Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame. Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
Perhaps.
I'm not... A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine?
Hang on. I need to, like... I need to empty this.
That was like drinking the Shadow's sulphurous piss. I'm reasonably certain that had bird shit in it. I just drank bird shit. This was not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Thimble of Dragon's Fire. Okay, I'm just gonna... Man.
He expects the cup to be empty. Besides, no honorable man returns a full cup to his host.
Man. Just pour it in there. God.
Even this amount can probably kill a grown man.
Shadow! Burns like fire!
Tonight we fight like dragons.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
Hang on. Wait.
I'm buying.
Which wine, sir?
Apparently the reaping's the right time for pumpkins, and they're an important part of the celebrations. Goddess knows why. They're hideous things. Northland's ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm.
Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir.
What's the price?
You don't want some proper back...
How?
125 silver coin.
What?
What?
No.
12. It's between my stock and sobriety. That choice ought... Can't stay away, can you, sir?
A small sample before I make
small
my decision.
sample, yep.
Which wine, sir?
Yeah, we'll go for this. Dragon's Fire.
You want to sample the Dragon's Fire.
The Dragon's
our most
Fire.
potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please,
I want to taste it, not hear about it.
1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 8... 9... 10? Odd. I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expansive.
Oh, you have eyes, don't you? Thank you. Bing. Goodbye.
Where I can personally supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in
Makes no
Mercuria.
sense, but
When I'm elected,
sure,
there shall
we'll
be
add
nasty
Like Hilarious is
burnings.
about to wrap up his
accelerant
mad ramblings.
to the
I'll
kindling.
just have to wait and watch.
This bird
That'll
enough
fix
talk.
things.
This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must
Must?
is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh
Oh,
boy,
you burn.
here we go.
You burn, Honor Hilarious. Burn!
God save me! Help me!
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here. We need to get him to a healer.
Poor sod.
Now. God, that's
Do you know?
He'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
That's what he gets.
Good job. And now, get me off this blazing bonfire.
I need something long
I
enough
got-
to reach the cage.
I got you, buddy. Don't worry, Crow.
Talk about cutting things close. I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never.
I would never.
Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower.
That's good.
From below. No, not making much of an impression on you. Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
No, I do.
Lead the way, Bird.
That's
And
exactly where I
fast.
want to go.
Crow. And I'm useful again.
You are useful, Crow. You're the bestest bird in the whole world. In both worlds.
Imbeciles! Amateurs!
Hello.
Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I... Finally! What took you so long? I've been in here for days!
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, Master. About bloody time.
So what do you get out of this, Clax? What do you get
Home
out of
sweet home.
magic being
I'm sure you
eradicated?
remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
Yes, Bird.
Yes.
I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days, but I've nested here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Mercuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Yep. Time to enter the cellar. Which is heavily
This is the cellar door?
barricaded.
They've boarded it up? It wasn't boarded up the last time I checked. Or maybe it was. To be honest, I haven't been down there in ages. Well, I guess this is it.
Bro.
There's no way past those flimsy wooden boards. How about grabbing a cup of ale and a front seat to the end of the world? This is it. The end of our journey. Okay, violence. I'm not used to adventuring with people who resort to violence. I have to say, it's very refreshing not having to look for keys or levers or trying to trick wizards into lowering bridges. We should have brought you along from the start. You would have saved us a lot of time.
Let's go, Bird.
Crow. Seriously.
Yeah, seriously,
Watch your step, big guy. Here we are. This is it. The entrance to the grand underground realm beneath Marcuria. It doesn't look so grand from this side, but believe me, it's grand.
Yeah.
There's nothing here.
No. Watch this. This next part is truly awesome. Ahem. Look! Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Just like with your foot upstairs, except with my voice.
Yep, but it's a very small
What are you waiting for?
crow.
I can't get through there.
Oh, sure you can. It's just... Oh, yeah, no. I see
Bro.
what you mean. That would be a tight squeeze. You're bigger than I thought, big guy. Weird. When April and Zoe did it, they fit perfectly, and they're not that much smaller than... Wait. I know. You need to sing.
Sing?
Makes perfect sense. Bird makes music, bird's eyes hole appears, human makes music. Well, you do the math.
I can't sing.
You just gotta
You have
hum.
a sing hole in your face. Blow air through it. Go on. The fate of the universe depends on it.
Fine. How does it go again?
Now you. Go!
So I think it starts high.
No. That's all wrong. Try again.
Remind me how that song goes again.
Okay. There we go. That should be it.
Nothing. That was correct, wasn't it? It sounded correct to my ears.
That was, serviceable. So,
Maybe I need to do it louder.
I don't think... Wait. There was something else. When April passed through here, she had some sort of, egg.
Egg?
A magic egg. It must still be down here somewhere. Unless someone's stolen it. Which is quite possible. It was a while ago.
How would a magic egg help?
How can a magic egg not help? Come on, look for it.
This is ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
Let me guess. You put it in your nest, didn't you? No? Really?
Tools. Rusted through and quite useless. From the label, I'd say this probably held liquor once. Now this is the stuff. Real Southlands wines. None of that Northland swill they serve in most taverns. I'd be in ale casks, most likely. A sad sack. Flour, maybe. They were probably used to hang salted meats. Marcurians may fall short in many areas, but their salted meats are spectacular.
Hold up.
There's something odd about that lamp.
Yeah.
It doesn't match the rest of the...
Looks like the egg that I'm looking for.
What's this? Some sort of egg? The goddess smiles on me tonight. I'll just need to be careful. Shadow. There. Got it. This certainly looks like a magic egg.
Yep.
Whatever its true purpose. Hopefully, it'll help me.
Could do wonders.
Hey, whoa! What did you do?
I used the egg. Weren't you watching?
No. But see, I told you, the magic egg
told
helped.
you?
I guess you needed a magic item because you were so thoroughly unmagical. Me? I'm a magic bird. I'm my own, magic egg. No props needed. And
Right.
now there are magic symbols. Cool. Well, good luck with that.
Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Just had to figure out which note was which. Yes.
Nice work, big guy. And nice work, me.
Onwards, bird.
Crow.
Come on.
How hard is it to get that one right? Crow.
Crow. Just crow. Come on. I swear you're doing this on purpose, Keon. Oh boy. Running out of time. Really need to get into that tower.
There used to be a lot of these creatures down here, grubbers, but they've all vanished. I don't know where they could have gone. They wouldn't really fit in upstairs, especially not with the, those new guidelines vis-a-vis magicals. So what we're looking for is right there. A floaty thing, what you can row in?
A boat.
Boat?
That's it! Row, row, row your boat gently across the deep, dark, eldritch subterranean lake filled with all kinds of ancient, tentacly weirdness and sleeping gods.
Please, bird. Silence.
Crow! And I'm just trying to lighten the mood, big guy. You need to laugh more.
I laugh when it's appropriate to do so.
Show me.
What? No.
What?
I won't perform for you like a trained ape man.
Come on. You can do it. It's easy. Like this. See? Open your mouth, smile, push air through. I mean, I have a beak. I don't know how it works for you humans, but if I was going to guess...
Ha! Ha ha! Huh?
That's, that's sad.
That's
Frankly,
sad.
that was disturbing. Please don't ever do that again.
You have my word.
Good. So, did you and April ever hook up? You know, mate, copulate?
No.
Bird, you need to learn common decency. And I am gay. I don't mate with women.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I prefer females myself. But it's not like there's a lot of us around, whatever my species is. And as long as I'm not starting a family of my own, who cares, really? Although I would like to start a family, I'm getting on. It may not show, but I've plucked some gray feathers, and I can feel it in my wings. Most mornings, they're stiff as dry twigs. I won't be around forever. It would be nice with a young wife to take care of me in my twilight years, to regurgitate my food and care for our hatchlings. I'd like to pass down some of the wisdom I've acquired through my journeys across the world. And all the jokes.
I'm sure you'll meet the right bird. Someday. Soon.
I hope so. I really hope so.
And in we go, I guess. Yep.
Here we are.
That's
This is
the place.
This is unbelievable. It's beautiful. My skin is tingling. There's a strange energy coming from that. These are dreams.
That swirling blue pillar? If you listen closely, you can hear them. Thousands of voices. It is beautiful. This place was built by the grubbers who lived down here as some sort of container to store dreams. And now the grubbers are mysteriously gone. There's probably some greater plot here that I cannot possibly wrap my little bird brain around. The tower's right above us.
Yeah.
They built the tower on top of this place. That can't be a coincidence.
I'm sure it's not.
Speaking of coincidences, I remember the temple that used to be up there, before they tore it down, belonged to the Sentinel, the protectors of the balance. Nice place. Beautiful murals.
Yeah.
Shame it got destroyed.
It was a nice place.
Like I said, probably just a coincidence.
That's my way up.
I'll fly up and wait
good.
for you at the top.
Stairs.
It'll take you a while to climb the whole way.
Thank goodness there are stairs. Otherwise, it's like, Crow, how am I going to get up there from all the way down here? Hey, Hami, how's it going for you? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Doesn't look like it's going great. No! Tommy! Curses. I'll get you, Vaman. On.
Shit! They're trying to break through. Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, things don't seem to go great.
That took longer than I expected. I had time for a wee nap.
Light. This is incredible. It must have taken years to build all this.
It's pretty nifty. And oh so shiny. You Azadi are really into metal, aren't you? So, what now?
I need to access the engine's central control panel. There should be a speaking tube there I can use to reach Anna, Enu, and Fedauz.
I'm guessing that would be in the center of this chamber. And there's someone there.
It's just one person. Can you see if he's armed?
Of course he's not.
I think so. He looks really old and frail. You could probably kill him with your pinky finger. Actually, he looks familiar. But I'm probably wrong. My
You're
eyes
not
aren't
wrong,
what they
Crow.
used to be.
We need to be
Crow.
careful, or he may raise the alarm. Stay here, bird.
Crow. Crow. It's Crow. It's...
Come on, kid.
Various controls for the engine.
He seems quite mad with somebody. Ah. A bridge has lowered. What's this stuff?
These are all part of the engine, connected via pipes.
Nothing I can do with them, I guess. What was over there? Come on now, OBS. Come on now.
Sorcery. No suspicious wiggling of fingers.
I'm not a wizard, not really.
Yes, you are.
Honest to gods, I'm an engineer, just an engineer.
Don't believe him, Kian.
For some reason, his oddly shaped head brings to me something familiar about him. But more importantly, what does he know about Vasant? I've seen you before. Your misshapen head, it's familiar to me.
Misshapen.
Were you ever on Gien?
No,
The truth now.
not in 100 years have I been to Gien.
Uh-huh.
And that's the God's honest truth.
But 100 years ago.
Could have sworn. What's your business here, old man?
What's my dear chap? I designed and built this engine. This is all me. It's an accomplishment without equal in this world, and I...
So, what does it do?
What does it do? It calculates. It's a giant calculating machine, that's all.
He's not being particularly forthcoming, and there's no... The pickled turnip beats the rod and nails every time. It's an impressive piece of work.
Isn't it? A work of art. I got...
Wait, what? OBS? No, not now. Come on. I saw you dropping frames.
idea for this after spending some amount of time inside a particularly insidious prison.
Uh-huh.
Gods know what they're planning to use it for. I built the engine, but I'm not the one with the grand plans. You'll want to speak with the Prophet and his emissary. They're behind it all. I'm merely a servant. As I said, just a humble engineer.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
Believe what you... Oh, thank the cruel gods of old you're here, finally. Please save me from this barbarian brute. You'll be sorry ever threatened me. Foul
Really?
lout.
I'm not falling for it.
Wizards.
Good job taking out the frail old guy. Hey, Clax.
What does that mean?
It means, hey, Clax. As in Roper Clax. Wizard, puppeteer, writer, entertainer, slightly creepy geezer. What's Clax doing here? Last time I saw him, he got arrested by the Azadi for doing a puppet show about magic. Don't ask.
It appears he's working with the Azadi, not against them. But it doesn't matter. I need to contact Fadaz.
And I'll be perching right over here, keeping an eye on things.
You do that. Now I gotta find a speaking tube, I guess. Which apparently that's not one that I can use. Or maybe I need to pull the levers, I guess. Click.
Clean up, Darren here. What's your problem down there? Not rack any gears. Eh? Hello? Hello? Mate? Damn! Is the speaking tube locked again? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
That didn't sound right.
It was not.
Oh.
It was not.
You should get it right next time.
Thank you. That's very helpful feedback, Bird.
You're welcome.
Let's try this one.
Yes, ma'am. What do you need, man? Oh, we didn't transmit the wrong stairs again, did we? Oh, our apologies, man. We'll take a look at it right away, man.
Wrong again?
Yes.
Should have taken my advice.
Crow?
Yes.
Listen here, Crow.
Entrance hall guard post. This is Wayne. Do you need someone down there, Dar? Dar? Hello? Guess not.
Wrong again?
Yes.
Should have taken my advice.
Crow?
Yes. Hello? Hello? Enu? Anna? Fadaus? Anyone there? How does this Shadow Forge thing work?
We're here, Kian.
Thank goddess. So, what now? Hello?
You don't actually have to speak so loud, Kian. We can hear you perfectly well. I'll put Ferdows on. One moment.
Apostle? I mean, Mir? Kian?
Yes, I'm here.
Right. Okay, so, remember our first conversation? You're inside the core now. The heart of the engine. And the chamber you're in, it's a battery. It contains all the dreams the tower has collected. Millions of them. You've probably seen the big glowing blue pillar.
Yeah.
That's the vortex, the manifestation of the dream energy. You're standing by the main controls to the engine.
I don't need details, Fadaus. Just tell me what to do.
Sorry. So, there's a way to control the engine from where I am, but you need to give me direct access first. Right now, the engine will be in automatic mode because it's designed to be autonomous during the final calculations. You need to put it back into manual mode. There should be a panel to the left of the speaking tube. Locate the knob with a hand symbol on it. That indicates manual controls.
Hand symbol. You got it. Think.
And we're in manual mode. Good. That's great work. We need to act fast because warning lamps will be lighting up all over. Now that we've disabled the automatic mode, you need to patch me directly into the engine's controls.
Okay.
Do you see the panel on the, I think the far wall behind you? Those are the pipes that connect to my location, to the knobs on my console.
Uh-huh.
You must switch that panel's redirector at the same time you switch the signal repeater on the main console.
Switch what with what?
Huh?
At the same time? That panel's on the other side of the chamber.
This operation usually requires 2 people.
Fadaus.
Fadaus.
I'm on my own here, you know that.
Yeah, right, sure. It's still the only way to make this work, so,
I'll figure something out. Hold on. Bird, we have a problem.
Naturally. And since you're including me, Crow, in this
Crow.
conversation, what is it you need me to do for you?
Fadaus needs access to the engine in order to reprogram it.
Feridaus? Reprogram? Those words sound like gobbledygook to me.
Just listen. Fadaus, will Crow be able to switch on the redirector?
Crow? What Crow?
Oh, it's that adorable bird who's friends with Zoe. Hey, Kian, are you with Crow? How did that happen?
Crow is a large and reasonably intelligent magical fowl, capable of following basic directions. Can he turn the switch?
Reasonably intelligent?
Reasonably?
I don't see why not. It's just a switch.
Reasonably?
Reasonably.
So, Crow, that panel on the other side of the room, there's a switch. Fadaus, what does the switch look like?
Reasonably?
Reasonably?
Really?
It's big and it's painted green. It should be easy to find, even for a bird.
Even for a... Oh, just wait till I get my beak on you, fella. All right. Point me in the right direction and I'll flip your switch. Even a bird of reasonable intelligence should be able to pull that one off.
Oh, Crow.
Good.
Alright.
So, you'll need to go...
You'll need to go there.
There. See that panel? Look for a green switch. Wait for my signal. Then flip it.
Gotcha. Wait, what kind of signal?
A signal, I don't know. I'll wave.
What if you have to wave for some other reason? It could get confusing. Fine. Arm waving. I'll keep my eyes
Crow.
open for flapping arms. Wait. Did you actually call me Crow before? Not bird, but Crow?
I have no memory of that.
You did.
Kian!
You love me.
You love me.
I'll do anything for you, Kian. Anything you want. I can't believe you called me Crow.
Just do this, bird. Crow.
There it is again. Consider it done, Kian. Partner. Best friend.
Crow's on his way to the other panel. What do I do on my end?
So, let's see. There should be 3 panels where you're standing. And further right, another set of 3 panels. See the big lever on the first panel? That's the one you need to pull. There's only one. You can't miss it.
Gotcha.
Probably. Pull the lever and hold it down while the talking bird flips the switch on the other panel. Don't let go until I tell you to.
Understood.
Got it. Here we go. Alright, Crow.
Goddess. Kian?
Mother Utana?
What are you...
Utana? Mother?
Light. Why are you here, Kian? How did you... I'm relieved to see you. Where's Army? Is he here?
He's confronting Vamon's men, together with the Resistance. Mother, we've seen the camps. We know what's been happening on Guyenne.
I know, I know. We need to talk urgently, but not here. We must leave now before...
Wait. What are you doing here?
I've kept my eye on this engine, trying to learn what it can do. Kian, I need to tell you something important, and we don't have much...
Okay, remind me again about that sign you're supposed to give me, Kian. Was it one arm above your head, or... Oh, hello? Wait, what? You two actually know each other?
Crow. What?
Does everyone know each other? How many people are there in the world? 5? I guess I should be used to this by now. I've been around you guys long enough. Nothing should surprise me. So, Mother, how's the Office of Scientific Research going? You just let me know when you need another message delivered. I'm your bird.
The Office of Scientific... You work for the Office of Scientific Research?
Oh, Kian.
Works? Mother Utana runs the Office of Scientific Research. I know this because I've been a messenger bird for the Mother both in Sadir and here in Marcuria. She's the top dog, numero uno. No one above. She is the Office of Scientific Research.
I was going to tell you, Kian. Just... not like this.
How could you?
Not now. I guess it can't be helped.
You knew about the camps? About the magicals? About what Sister Alessandra was doing? How long? How long have you known? Wait. Are you behind all of this?
I don't know what to say, except... I am truly sorry.
No!
Just...
Betrayal.
Just lie down. I'm sorry. Hold still. Don't die on me.
Are you sorry, though? You stabbed me.
You left me no choice.
What did you do? Did you just stab him? Why? That's...
What happened here? Who's that?
An inconvenience. I took care of it.
For your sake, I hope you're right. What's the matter with you?
That goon, he sucker punched me.
And now you're back on your feet, so get to... What's the bird doing here?
You? Aren't you? No, 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 don't!
No. No. You leave Crow alone. No! Crow!
We can't afford any more distractions. The dreams are restless. The engine is ready. It is time.
First, Mother Utana stabs Kian, and then the prophet snaps Crow's neck. Zoe, we need some help. Chimera.
They're on some kind of lockdown. I'm guessing because of me.
Probably.
Okay, so I just passed through some sort of holographic field. What the hell is going on?
Yeah. And are we Chimera?
Jiva. That sounds familiar. Wait. Helena Chang's company. My mother.
Yeah.
What do they do in this lab? Bioengineering, definitely, but what exactly?
Let's have a look down here since this is a dead end.
Heavy duty. They could easily lock down this entire place.
Yeah.
Incubation.
Incubation. Well, I can open this door.
1-9. Faith. Faith. As in my half-sister, Faith.
Yeah.
1-5. Hope. 1-3. Hannah.
Hannah. We know a Hannah.
1-1. Zoe. Jesus. What does this mean? Was that my incubation pod?
Yeah, also, so Zoe, yeah, Hannah? Wonder who Hope is. They have Faith, our half-sister.
They're scanning molecular structures. People. Brains. They're scanning molecular structures.
Yeah, wait.
People. Brains.
People, brains.
What are those things?
Tubes. With a blue light. Uh-oh. He got a gun.
Where am I?
This is Unit 7.
Underground?
Proceeding towards
And
sequencing.
what are those blue lights?
Affirmative Central will find Briar Rose.
Oh, sequencing, yeah, sure.
Sequencing.
That's the way we're going.
Shit. I'm trapped. Shit.
We have a runner exiting bioengineering. This is not Briar Rose. Shoot to kill.
Target's down. Repeat, the target's dead.
Affirmative. Head back to bioengineering. There may be witnesses. Take care of them.
Affirmative, Watty Central.
At least I know which direction I'm supposed to be heading. Upwards.
Oh. Looks like we don't get to go towards that big circle. Gotta go this way. Oh.
Poor guy. I hate to do this, but I need this more than you. I'm
Edmund
sorry.
A. Wick. Maintenance. Nope. Yeah, no, never mind. You know, maybe now that we got this, we could go to sequencing. I think that's the play.
Bioengineering is clear. Repeat, we clear. No survivors and no Briar Rose.
Am I Briar Rose?
Sequencing central.
Shoot. That was a lot of people.
They're all dead. Jesus, this is horrible.
Okay, I probably have to go this way, don't I?
Hold it.
Nope.
Briar Rose is running. Zone 3. All eyes on Zone 3.
Yep, looks like I'm Briar Rose. And they're trying to shoot me. Nope. Going to the car. You ain't stopping me. What?
Dad?
Zoe, don't
Stop! Don't move or I shoot. We got her. She's in the core. I repeat, target is in the core. Stay there. Everyone, stay exactly where you are.
Hello, Zoe.
Lady, I told you.
Mum. Helena. Dad, what's going on? What is this place?
You need to get out of here, now.
Everyone, stop talking!
Really? Just gonna knock me out again? What's up with you? Meanwhile, back in
The new age. Goddess, protect me.
Arcadia.
I pray I'm doing right by you.
Oh, you're not.
We cannot let outsiders dictate the
You're
future
very-
of our empire.
Really? We cannot let the outsiders dictate the future of our empire, while we let an outsider determine the outcome of our empire. You know.
Tool, and so is this engine. Your light
Really?
is eternal, Goddess. Under
Is
my
he a
watch,
tool?
it will reach the darkest corners of the world and beyond.
Behold, the mechanical revolution, an end to magic, the dawn of enlightenment. Witness the
Right.
engine and its awesome powers.
This is not good. Y'all are just like, forget about breaking into this building. We're just gonna stand and watch the tower light up.
Keon! Keon, please respond.
He's been
I don't
stabbed.
think he can hear you, Anna. If he's hurt, we'll need a new plan.
Shit. We can't even get out of here with those soldiers trying to break in.
Yeah. About that. Is it just me, or is it,
Quiet? The soldiers must have left. Something's going on.
Something bad if they've abandoned their posts.
We need to move. Now, if we can't get through to Keon, or if he's dead, we need to get into the tower ourselves.
But how?
If the Azadi really have abandoned their posts? Through the front door.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be. Let's go.
Wait! Okay, you two head for the tower. I'm going to find the others. If the Azadi are running scared, we have an opportunity to strike back.
All right. Stay safe, Enu.
Yeah, stay safe, please.
I hope Keon's okay. I'm sure he's okay. Keon's always okay, right?
I mean, I don't think he's dead, but he has been stabbed. So. Ugh. Excuse me, Helena. You need to let me out of here right now.
There you are.
What do you mean, there you are?
Mum? What? Where's Dad?
You must have a lot of questions.
Hey,
That's an
why-
understatement.
Why am I locked up in here? Let me out!
I can't do that, but I promise I'll explain. Just try to relax.
No.
Please, Is that... Dad? Dad! Dad, what's happening? Let me out!
He can't. Not yet.
What did you do?
I had to subdue him. There's so much at stake. I can't afford anyone getting overly emotional.
Right.
Even though Helen is my mother, she clearly has little empathy for me.
Uh-huh.
Pleading may be pointless, but maybe she... Open this up right now! Let me go! Let me out, or I swear I'll...
Calm down. Getting upset won't help you or your father. After we're done, you can leave. You and Gabrielle. That was the deal.
The deal.
Done with what?
The culmination of 30 years of research. My life's work. Rebooting the world.
What?
Excuse me?
I will explain, and hopefully you'll understand.
No.
But first, I do need you to calm down and be rational. Nothing good will come from panicking.
Calm down.
Calm down.
You've locked me inside a pod!
If you could just calm down for a moment, I'll explain why. Just stop fighting me.
She's right. There's
Oh,
no
we
point
caution.
fighting this. Not yet.
That's better. Deep breath, Zoe. Now listen to me. For the past year and a half, you've been in a coma inside Jiva's labs in Mumbai. You've been dreaming.
No, that's not possible.
Hold on, I'm not saying it's all been a dream. Everything you've experienced has been real. That's what's so amazing and exciting, Zoe. While you were dreaming, you projected a physical binary of yourself into the waking world. Think of it like entangled particles, one copy here in my lab and one in Europolis. You dreamed yourself a new life in Propast, and it came to be as real as anything.
But why?
2 reasons. Misdirection, to keep Wadi Corp off our backs, and more importantly, to trigger your memories and activate your latent powers. We needed you to return to that parallel otherworld to find and absorb a primal source of dreaming energy to fulfill your potential.
Lux, are you there?
You have a unique skill. You must have realized this by now. You can reshape reality.
I'm a dreamer.
There have always been stories of those born with the power to change the world, but I couldn't wait around for that to happen, so...
Uh-huh.
Your father and I made you.
They were married. Of course they made me. How's Gabrielle involved? What, my father?
We were partners, and you were the first experiment. Our first creation. We designed you. The first manufactured dreamer. You were born in this lab. There were other experiments. Half-sisters. Faith, of course, the final girl. She was a mistake.
How
and you met
dare
Hannah
you.
not so long ago. She was the second experiment, after you. You were drawn to each other, and she was drawn here. To Aingana, to the dreams. I know she's in Mumbai, but she's not strong enough to affect anything. She poses no threat. None of them worked out, not the way we intended. And I didn't think you would either. So I let your father take you away when you were a toddler. He cared so much about you, he was willing to give up everything. His life, his career.
Yeah, because he has a
Me?
heart,
How could I say no?
unlike you.
It wasn't until you connected to a dream machine that I realized your powers were there, only latent. That's why I put you in a coma and brought you back here.
Uh-huh.
I did it to protect you.
That's
If
why I put you in a
hadn't, Wadi
coma.
would have taken you. Your father had no choice but to come along. He did what he had to do to keep you safe. We both did. We saved your life, Zoe.
Right.
And we made a deal. Gabrielle would help me finish what we'd begun. We'd be partners again, and then afterwards, he could take you home. I'd leave you alone. The deal still stands once we finish changing the world.
You don't understand what you're doing at all.
Did she just say what I... Helena is clearly You must be joking.
Of course not. I need you to understand this. We're going to remake the world. You and I.
How?
I don't have time to go into details, but there's a place we go when we dream.
Story time.
Different cultures have different names for it. The Aranda people of Australia call it dream time. Think of it as the initial state of all matter and energy in every possible universe. The blueprint. All realities originated in this initial state, and they remain entangled, evolving, one universe affecting another. Wave energies are fueled by dreams. Particles in our world are entangled with particles in Arcadia because they were created together in story time. Eingana has the power to change the wave field, and thus the observable universe through dreams.
Wati, the dream machine. They must somehow... How does Arcadia fit into the puzzle? If that wasn't a dream, what about my friends in Propast? So what's Waticorp's role in this?
Wati funded us, funded the development of the Dream Machine. We needed to collect and store dream energy. The Dream Machine facilitated that. They thought we were working for them, not the other way around. Wati just wanted brainwashed consumers. They wanted to sell their silly toy to billions and rule over a virtual world. They have no imagination.
What if I dreamed myself into Europolis? What about Reza? My friends? Were they...
Dreams? No, you don't understand. They're real. All of it was real, Zoe. You were there in Propast, a physical projection walking amongst real people. A three-dimensional copy made flesh using the power of dreams. And they never realized. Well, at least most of them didn't. I sent someone to protect you in case anything went wrong. It's a good thing I did, too. Things spun out of control. It's a shame he had to die. Falk Friedman saved your life. As for Reza, it's more complicated. He's been an unwitting agent of Wati. His reckless investigations caught their attention. They needed to manipulate the press, and they wanted to keep an eye on you. He was an easy tool, so they brainwashed him. We'll fix Reza, I promise.
How does Arcadia?
One of many worlds spawned from dreams. A world of... I'm a scientist. I don't understand magic. It's chaotic, complex, and unpredictable. Magic is dangerous, and it has no place in a rational universe. But we needed it. We had to bridge the divide in order to store these vast quantities of dream energy. We put things in motion to return you to Arcadia, but you did most of the work yourself. Of course, we had help on the other side, a partner, but he didn't... You did it on your own, Zoe. You were compelled to connect with the primal force that inhabited the initial state before this universe. That was only possible by crossing the divide. Something called you there. Some force guided you. I don't know how to quantify it or explain it. But you succeeded. You absorbed the energy, and it didn't kill you. You got stronger. Strong enough to wake up and break out sooner than anticipated, but the timing ended up being perfect. You've reached your full potential. You're finally ready to interface with Eingana.
She's mentioned Eingana several... Eingana?
Meet Eingana. It took me decades to design and build her. She spans dimensions, taps into the dream energies. She's quite the thing. But she's actually not the first. Wadi had the prototype. They used her to operate the beta version of DreamNet. After she was destroyed, we built Eingana 2. She operates the version of DreamNet currently processing and recording the dreams of hundreds of millions of Dream Machine users. And now, we're reversing the process. With you. as the conduit, connecting quantum fields, connecting dreamtime with reality, Eingana will begin to alter our observable universe. Don't look so worried, Zoe. You won't need to do anything. She knows what to do. I've programmed her, and my template will guide her.
No.
Together, you'll make a better world.
No.
A world without sickness or death. A world without superstition, intolerance. A world where everyone's equal, where justice and compassion
Everyone's
will
equal.
prevail.
Huh? Except for the magicals that we murdered.
A world not ruled by corporations or religions, but by science and logic, by rational thought.
Uh-huh.
A better world.
She's waiting for me to respond. I think she needs me to understand. I need to stall for time. Keep her talking until I can figure out a way. How will you accomplish all of this?
I know you have more questions, but we need to get started before those goons break down the doors and ruin everything.
No.
Helena,
Let
wait.
them ruin everything.
Here we go.
No. Yeah. Not good. Otto Crow, learn the truth. What? Huh? Huh? Looks like we're back in story time. Crow.
Crow? Crow, is that you?
I think so. I'm supposed to show you something.
What? Why? What are you doing here? And where is here?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a bit. I don't feel right. I'm not sure what happened, and I'm not sure I'm all here, if that makes sense.
Bro.
No.
No. Yeah, no. I can see how that makes no sense.
What are you supposed to show me?
Oh, I almost forgot. So the ghost in the machine told me to do this thing. This one last thing. The ghost said that this has been my destiny all along. I don't expect you'll know what I'm talking about.
Crow, I don't even know where this is. A minute ago, I was inside a pod in a lab, and now...
We're inside the quantum weave that makes all the stories. This is reality's blueprint. How did I know that? What does quantum mean? What's a blueprint?
Well, that explains everything.
Uh-huh.
That was sarcasm. I detect sarcasm.
This ghost in the machine, who was it?
No idea. I remember nothing before meeting you here, aside from a ghost telling me to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't even know what that is.
Show me what? There's nothing here.
Let's go find it.
Okay, Crow. It's the beginning of the
Does this
second
look
game.
at all familiar to you?
It looks like a monastery.
There you go. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't really help. Hey, that looks like a diary.
Huh?
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey.
If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse?
Brian Westhouse, yep.
Our Westhouse.
The plot thickens.
The plot
Thickens or just getting more muddled. I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Come on, there's more.
We're ready, traveler. Your journey is about to begin.
Westhouse is...
I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life. This looks like a Buddhist temple.
It is the prophet.
The ritual is
the
ready.
architect.
Step onto the dais, traveler.
Look at him. Getting transported to dream time.
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait!
Wait!
This is the story time.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time.
Yeah.
It's the place between.
For a year and a half.
I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
Yeah, when Brian met, Cortez?
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What
do
have
you
you
mean?
done?
What?
The undreaming.
God. What is that? What? No. No. No.
Look at what you've done, Brian.
What is that terrifying thing?
That's the undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was he looking for it? Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
I guess that's what you're supposed to figure out. Come on, we have more places to visit.
We have more places to visit. Very well then, Crow. Lead the way. And there he is, Brian Westhouse. I knew I shouldn't trust him. I only wish I could have trusted him less than I already did. Interlude 4, songlines. There's another interlude? Saga. She's back.
Home, sweet home. The house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades. Balance. I need to get moving. There's not much time until the songlines align. Let's see. Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop chop, Saga.
Chop chop.
I got pretty good, to be honest, and it comes in handy. There's not that many people who can create songlines.
Yeah.
I put away most of their stuff when Papa left. What's the point in keeping things around? It's not like they're ever coming back. They were happy here, for a brief time. And then... attachments are risky. Especially when you live like we did, adrift between worlds. You just have to accept the risk. I'm not sure what to do with the place. It's not like I can put it on the open market. Transdimensional domicile for sale, fully furnished. Beware, temporal shifts and transdimensional tears.
Yeah.
I barely remember her. And I barely think about her anymore. It was time to let go. Oh, I was a handful back then.
Yeah.
It's a miracle Papa didn't lock me in my room. Not that it would have done much good. Paths and portals everywhere.
True, true, true.
I devoured those books when I was younger. It was all I had of the outside world. My books, and Uncle Galeth. But he was careful not to say too much. He knew I was too curious. I'll move those out of here, someday.
Someday, yeah, sure you will.
I don't know if I like it.
I don't know if I like it. Just a painting of April, or I think April, maybe. I don't know, it looks like she's got a braid. Might just be a painting of her in the Purple Mountains out there.
I still don't like to go into the downstairs. It's not anchored in the same way. There are rifts, ether vapors, not to mention, void beetles.
Ugh. Void beetles. No one likes them.
I put away most of their stuff when Papa left.
Yeah.
What's the point in keeping things around? Spatula?
Spatula.
Check.
Rather squat spatula.
I'm out of the elixir. Okay, I knew that. No worries, Saga. This is all part of the plan. I'm fairly certain the recipe's in the compendium. There should be enough time to prepare a bottle. Prophecies can't be wrong, can they? No. Right?
No, of course not. Compendium.
Let's see. Elixir of extraordinary extra-human strength, elixir of multiple consecutive climaxes, elixir of selective remembrance. There. Elixir of delayed onset of mortality. That's the one. Keep ticking after you've taken a licking. Page 108.
Delayed onset
Dried
of mortality.
blood bog blossoms, leaf of void oak, boiled in strong liquor. Those things should be easy enough to find around here.
Hey, well, there's the flask. Gotta find dried blood bog blossoms, void oak leaves, liquor.
It stopped working years ago, and I don't know anyone who can repair that.
Well, shoot. Good old brick wall.
Papa was so worried about the cracks reopening, he checked the wall every day for decades. If I was making a broth to cure path sickness, sure. Delaying death? Not so useful.
What about this?
Isn't the house supposed to take care of all living things inside it? I didn't know I had to water the flowers. Oh, but wait, maybe...
That's exactly what I need.
Dried blood bog blossoms.
Yes.
Check.
The house took care of things just fine.
I'm not a writer. I can play, I can paint, but I didn't inherit her talents. I think I know most of them by heart still. I didn't have a lot of choices back then. I don't think I'm ever moving back. Maybe in my twilight years? No. There are better places, warmer places.
Places, there's a nice little fireplace.
I'm not sticking around very long. Next time.
Next time. Yeah, liquor, no. Wait. Huh?
Great wine, but not enough alcohol for my purposes. Also, boiling this would be sacrilege.
Is it? Is it really?
Jade Green Baiju. High-grade stuff, too.
Uh-huh.
I'd almost forgotten about this little bottle of liquor. This should be more than good enough.
Just like from Propast. I already know that's not enough. Rope.
Rope check.
Ant.
I'll move those out of here. Someday.
Someday.
Too many memories. Was I happy here? I was basically a prisoner. But I guess I didn't know any better. There's nothing I need in there.
There's enough stairs, but you are not allowed to go there. Ever. Hey, leaves.
I'm not sure what to do with the place. What a mess. But there should be void oak leaves here.
Yep.
Leaf of void oak. Nice and dry. I think that's
perfect.
That wasn't too bad. And there's still time on the clock. Time to boil up some elixir. No, this doesn't look right.
No?
I'll need to double check the compendium.
What do you want?
Bring the alcohol to a boil, okay?
Okay, alcohol
Mix
to boil.
in the fine dust of dry crumpled leaf.
Then leaf.
Add whole blossoms.
Then blossoms.
And bring the mixture back to a boil. Easy as alchemy, which is so much easier than science. That's
fine.
the alcohol heating nicely. Nice. Bit of a waste, but it's for a good cause.
It sure is. Leaves.
Dried leaf, crumpled to a fine dust.
And blossoms.
And whole blossoms. Perfect. Now it just needs to boil again. How do I know when this is done? Will there be a...
Poof.
Definitely a poof. Looks the right color, and it's already cooled down.
Good.
I love alchemy. So much easier than chemistry. Laws of science need not apply. Rope, spatula, elixir. Check, check, and check. I think that's everything. With only minutes to spare, you'd almost think the stars are aligning on purpose. Except no stars, paths. Time to go knock down a wall.
Wait, knock down a wall. So I have to break down the bricked up doorway. That's my way out, huh?
With my bare hands? No, Papa did too good a job with the masonry.
Then with what? You didn't mention a hammer or anything. How about a frying pan, no? Ah, there we go.
This should do the trick.
Sledgehammer. Look at that little dangle on our bag. Bing. Eh. Eh. Yeah. Eh. What? Yeah. Bah. There we go. Time to songline it up. Man, we got shifters and dreamers and songline singers. Or shapers or whatever. So many different people that can just travel between worlds.
You know that feeling when paths don't line up with where you want to go? That feeling. In all fairness, when these songlines were first sung, I don't think these walls were here. Or these metal gears. No worries. I come prepared, because prophecies.
Prophecies.
I do love their style.
You do? Just get around all these gears.
This is so enormous. I'm almost impressed. But I've seen too much. I'm just too jaded.
Huh? I keep seeing that.
It's like being inside a massive mechanical Swiss watch.
Yeah. Swiss watch. Okay. What do we need to do, huh?
Someone must be tasked with keeping these pipes polished, or no one ever sees them. That's attention to detail.
Ah.
There's a gap, and I can feel a draft. This is it, the way out. I'll be mincemeat, and then we'll all look very silly for trusting prophecies.
Spatula, right? Can I... Oh, gear set shifter.
Not what I'm looking for.
No? Oh, these.
This is it. I just need to switch it off. Second one from Perfect Fit. The spatula really is the queen of kitchen utensils.
Huzzah. Huzzah for prophecies.
I feel like I'm playing life on cheat mode.
I mean, you kind of are. Other point-and-click adventure protagonists have to pick up every single random object they come across and expect that it'll be useful at some point for something. But you just already know exactly what you need and how to use it. Hey, we made it. I take we're gonna need to use a rope
down there.
to get down there.
I hope I'm not too late. No, we should be good. I'm on schedule.
Yeah, on schedule. Prophecy and all that.
Hang in there, Alvane.
Save Kian Alvane.
It's one thing to read about it, but to see it up close, it's impressive. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. If only it weren't being used for such nefarious things. Rope. Down we go. What's up, Alvane? Got a potion for you. To delay onset mortality. Meanwhile, perhaps back with Zoe? Yes. Follow Crow, learn the truth. What's this? Brian.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Will you not stay silent for one bloody minute? I can't.
That's why he was all drunk, just sitting at his house
I
for the entirety of the first game.
I can't sleep. I can't dream. I can't have you inside me. You're eating me up. Why are you not doing what I've asked you to do? You're supposed to give me power. You're supposed to serve me, not the other way around. Stop whispering. Magic must be destroyed for the worlds to become one. For Stark and Arcadia to reconnect. for me to return home. You must help me accomplish this. You must listen to me. You see, if magic leaks into Stark, it'll cause chaos and mayhem. Millions will die. I don't have a choice.
Yes, you do. You could just not try to merge the worlds. You got yourself stuck here.
We don't have a choice. It must be done.
So Brian is the prophet. That's a twist I didn't see coming. Who am I kidding? Of course I saw that coming.
Brian's possessed by the Undreaming. He brings it to Arcadia, and then it starts talking to him? Controlling him?
Sounded to me like he wanted to control it.
Yeah.
But why?
To destroy magic?
There must be more to it than that.
I'm just repeating what he said. Come on, there's much more.
How much more?
I've been here before.
The Dark People's Library.
Yeah.
Something happened here that... Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Who's there? Hello? Funnybird, is that you? Oh, I didn't see you. Are you looking for something? Wait, no. What are you?
How could you?
He killed the White Dragon.
Yeah, and I was there. I saw Mr. Westhouse, and he saw me. He tried to kill me too, but I was struck with something from that pointy magic stick of his, and I blacked out. Next thing I know, I was stowed away on a ship to Sadir. I must have crawled into a barrel or something. I didn't remember any of it until the prophet grabbed me. I hurt him. There was blood, and I don't know what happened next, but his blood, that's what's helping me pull you into these memories. The prophet's blood. Is that weird?
No weirder than anything else I've experienced this past week.
That's true.
Welcome to my life.
Welcome to my life. As a talking bird.
Do you question the goddess, Utana?
Of course not. I just want... I need to understand why all non-humans must be destroyed.
Magic is an aberration. It has no place in this cosmos. It's chaos, and chaos interferes with logic, with the engine, with her plans.
Yeah, her plans.
This I understand. Reunification cannot happen as long as Arcadia is ruled by magic. But the non-humans...
If we are to fulfill the wishes of the goddess, we must purify the world. Only then can the mechanical engine serve her. Do you understand now?
Oh boy.
Yes, Master. My office will establish camps and ship non-humans to the islands. And I'll find someone to spearhead the program to eradicate magicals.
Uh-huh.
Good. I'll be leaving for the Northlands soon to oversee the final construction of the tower and the engine. I trust Azadir is in good hands.
The masked council answers to me only. The Six will continue to heed our advice. Sadir belongs to us, Master Prophet.
And this new emissary?
Sister Saya will join you. She's young, but clever and loyal. She'll serve you well in Marcuria.
I trust your judgment. Send word when the camps are ready, Utana.
Did you understand that?
No, but that was Mother Utana. She took me in after I arrived in Sadir. I did some work for her. She helped me get back to Marcuria. Kian and her appeared to be very close until she stabbed him with a knife.
With a knife?
Belly.
She what?
That just happened. Out there, before the prophet wrung my neck and... Oh, Mother of Ravens, I remember now. I remember what happened. I think I died. Am I dead?
You're here, that's all I know. So Mother Utana serves the prophet, and the prophet orchestrates the destruction of magicals. Which means Westhouse is responsible for actual genocide.
Yeah.
God.
I feel weird, Zoe. I don't like this feeling. I'm scared.
I'm sorry, Crow.
I'm really sorry, Crow. Hope you get better. Wait, isn't it the Soul Stone? First of all, how'd you get the Soul Stone? Secondly, you put the Undreaming in the Soul Stone?
That place.
Oh, was that earlier?
It was filled with numbers and calculations. An eternity of equations. I couldn't find my way out. It was terrifying. So much power. I owe you my life, sir.
And now you will serve me.
How?
You'll help me build something. A mechanical engine.
Like that calculator I was trapped inside?
Something like it, but much greater. On a scale never before seen. In return, I'll grant you power.
Power? What kind of power?
The kind you once knew, Necromancer King.
That was a long time ago. Another age. One in which magic meant something. I accept your proposition. So what's next?
Yeah.
What did you do? What did you put inside me?
Something to keep safe. Something that must remain hidden.
It whispers to me.
Don't listen to it. The Undreaming has ambitions. Best we don't let those ambitions loose on the world. Not yet. Tell no one of this. There are those who are willing to commit murder to get to what's inside you.
My lips are sealed, Master. I swear.
Only the scepter can shatter the shard of the Soul Stone you carry within.
The Soul Stone? My Soul Stone?
It was never yours, wizard. But yes, a piece of it. This scepter and the Soul Stone were forged from the same dream at the beginning of everything.
How did you get the scepter?
Is that the silver
spear?
Oh, it's the silver spear of
Goremon?
Where did you find it? It harbors great and ancient magics. Could I?
No. And not magic. This is an object older than magic. It can both control and destroy magic. It's capable of slicing through the fabric between worlds.
It's so beautiful.
I spent decades looking for it. I found it with one of the Dryad kin.
Yeah.
It looks alive?
It's been fed the blood of dragons, charged with the oldest magic of them all. It's finally ready. And once my engine has been built, the scepter's true powers will be revealed. You'll stay close to me in Marcuria. I'll call on you when I need you. With the help of the Azadi nation, you'll build my engine. They're eager for the power they believe it'll grant them. They'll serve me, their prophet. In exchange, you'll have everything you could ever want. You'll be there, next to me, reshaping worlds.
Right.
I look forward to it, Master.
I knew that wizard couldn't be trusted.
I could have told you that. Wait, I did. He was there. Clax. When the Prophet broke my neck. He's working for the Prophet.
Yeah.
So Clax has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him. That must be the same Soul Stone I brought to Lux. Why does the Prophet need to keep it safe?
Something to do with the Undreaming?
The Undreaming? It's inside that shard. It's not inside Westhouse because then it'd be controlling him, and he's the one controlling it. You were right, Crow.
I was? I think this is what I was supposed to show you.
Okay, so what's next?
We keep walking, I guess. I mean, maybe there's more to see.
Maybe. Let's see what we can see.
April?
You. I should have guessed you'd be here. Or it's not actually you. This place is strange. You're probably just an echo. A ghost. What was that whole thing about find her, save her? I found you, but I didn't save you. I didn't save anyone.
You did.
How?
I was trapped. You freed me.
You died.
And was reborn.
Reborn? How? You're not telling. Or this echo is incomplete. I know this can't be you, not really, because you're dead, and this is just... So, what do I do now? I'm supposed to save the dream, but I don't know how.
What have you learned?
I don't know. Westhouse brought the Undreaming to Arcadia. First, it was inside him, but then he put it into the Soul Stone shard.
Yeah?
He became the Prophet, and he manipulated the Azadi people, freed Clax, and... Clax? The shard's inside Clax. Which means the Undreaming is inside Clax. And that spear can shatter it.
The one that killed the White Dragon?
The silver spear of Gorimon? That's what you were supposed to show me, Crow. The key to destroying the shard and unleashing the Undreaming. The Undreaming isn't the real danger here. I mean, yes, it is dangerous, but only because Westhouse is using it, controlling it. We need to unleash the Undreaming.
That sounds a teensy-weensy bit risky.
Yeah.
I know, but this is what has to happen. I don't know why I know. Maybe because Lux knows, and Lux is part of me now.
We find the spear and murder Clax and unleash the Undreaming, all by ourselves?
We can't. We need help. We need...
Kian.
Kian. If I can get word to Kian, then there's still hope. But I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Good luck, Zoe.
Good luck, Zoe. Okay. Looks like I'm getting out.
Hey, funny bird.
April?
Are you ready to go now?
Yeah, I am.
What?
I've missed you, April.
I've missed you too. Come on, Crow. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Long journey, huh? You too. At least they get a somewhat happy ending. They get to hang out in the afterlife for story time or whatever. Chapter 13, the longest journey. It sure has been quite A long journey. Just gotta break out of this pod.
I'm back. I'm back. Well, my mind's back. I know what I need to do, but I'm still in the fucking pod. I need to get out of the pod right now. Okay, so I don't think Helena knows I'm awake. Better keep it that way, or she'll just drug me again.
Those look to be cracks in reality.
Dreams. Entangled dreams existing in multiple worlds. Pure energy capable of changing the universe.
Yeah.
Looks like reality is wavering, breaking apart. The walls between dream and reality are starting to get thin near that vortex. It's Eingana's doing. And mine. Wait, does that mean I can... Yes!
Yes.
I'm on the border between waking and dream. Story time's right here, a thought away, which means I can shape dreams. I can change reality.
Yeah. That's right.
Mother, dearest. I can't believe that bitch is my biological mother. Dad! Is he okay? He looks unharmed. Oh, thank God.
Alright. Whoa.
Locked. With a code, of course.
What else could I do? Melody distortion, vortex. Maybe I could talk to... Wait, mine.
He's woozy, but the only thing on his mind is me. He's really worried. Hang in there, Dad. I'll get you out of this, I promise.
And you?
Come on, Helena. It must be in there somewhere, the code. You must have been thinking about it just there. Got it. 7914.
7914.
Okay, so let's try this. 7914.
What? This isn't right. You shouldn't be able to... Hold on, Zoe?
What?
Just wait. Let's talk this through. If you don't reconnect with Eingana, the wave field will collapse before it's reached the correct amplitude. Don't you understand? This reality is perfectly entangled with the proto...
Stop.
When you think about it. I got magic powers.
Your powers are manifesting an observed reality, independent of the quantum field generated by Eingana.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That means the world is changing. You're in control. It's working, Zoe. It's working. It's beginning to...
Enough, Helena.
Calm down, Gabrielle. We both know you won't use it.
Our contract is void. Wati security is right outside that door, and you've set your insane project in motion. What's stopping me from killing you right now?
Her. You won't kill your little girl's mother in front of...
What's that? What's happening?
I don't know. This never occurred in any of my models.
That looks like Arcadia.
The cut. It's closing up.
It's temporary. You'll need to have it looked at by a proper medic before the night's over, or you'll bleed to death.
Is this magic?
Who cares? It's saving your life. Delaying death.
Utana. She did this. Who are you?
Long story. How are you feeling?
Better. Good.
Great. We're running a bit short on time, so you'll have to excuse me.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
What school of sorcery is this?
Not magic. And shut up. I'm trying to focus. Hey.
Hey?
Nice outfit.
Hey?
Thanks. You've opened a portal between Stark and Arcadia.
It's called a shift.
Yeah.
You're a shifter?
Not really. I usually walk paths that are already open. To be honest, I'm not very good at this. I need to stay right here to keep this shift open, so we'll have to skip the handshakes and move on to the main event. Kian, Zoe, Zoe, Kian. I know you guys are supposed to speak. That's why we're all here. So speak. And, make it quick.
We've met before in...
We have. We keep missing each other and...
We do. You don't, what?
You first. Zoe.
I know who the Prophet is, and I know how to stop the Undreaming. Or at least, I think I do. It might not work, but it's all we have, and... Roper Clax. He's the key. He has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him, but we need the Silver Spear of Gorimon to destroy it, and that's...
Zoe. Slow down. The Undreaming.
A destructive force, capable of unmaking the universe. The Prophet's using it to destroy magic and reunite the worlds.
And this magical spear?
The Silver Spear of Gorimon. The Prophet used it to kill the Draic kin, charging it with dragon's blood. He needs it to destroy magic and alter the dream. The spear is the only thing that can shatter the shard inside Clax.
Of course. And where do we find the spear?
The Prophet carries it with him. I don't think he lets it out of his sight.
Yeah.
So, find the Prophet, find the spear.
And probably Clax.
Clax was here. I punched him, but he got away.
Someone survived being punched by you.
I held back. He called himself an engineer.
The Prophet's been using Clax, like he's been using your people.
But why does he want to kill magicals?
Maybe, in his own twisted head, Brian believes he's doing the universe a favor.
Could you guys get a move on? I'm not sure how long I can keep this doorway open.
We need to stop the Prophet, Kian. And we stop him by destroying the shard of the Soul Stone Roper Clax carries inside him.
You're certain this will stop the Undreaming?
I think so. It feels right. Besides, what have we got to lose?
Nothing. Everything. But if we can stop the Prophet by taking his spear and killing a wizard, this is something I can do.
I'm coming with you.
No.
No, you can't. We're not done here.
I'll see the two of you afterwards.
No, you won't.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I'm Saga.
I'm Zoe. But you know that.
Listen, this may look easy, but it's not. Weight of worlds on my shoulders, the pull of alien gravities, knees buckling, etc. So you need to not distract me.
Okay. Sorry. What should I...
We wait. I opened the shift, you spoke to Kian. That's why I was sent here. What comes next? It's not up to me.
How do you know all this?
Because that's how the story goes. And it's been written, and we can't change that. Now shush.
Okay.
There goes Kian. Just climbing up the outer walls. Bring up to the Prophet and Clax. Okay, where are they then? Do I need to flip a switch? No? Look at reality cracking. Not good. Flip the lever. Up we go. So slowly.
Something's happening. The air is shimmering, and there's a deep hum that's making my bones vibrate.
Yeah, that would be reality reshaping. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oof. So Right. All this bloom. Hey.
The energies appear to be
vortex.
agitated. They're moving faster.
Ah. Chains. That'll help me get up faster. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum.
Oh.
Here we go.
Sorcery.
Not really, but great that you could make it.
Who the hell are you?
Is everyone gonna ask me that question?
Yes.
Who am I kidding? Of course everyone's going to ask me that question. I'm just the woman keeping the doorway open because I was asked to do so and I couldn't really say no. I have no idea who you are, lady, so I'm going to guess you're not that important. But him,
Wow.
He's got a job to do.
Is that Stark? Is that Stark through there?
Is it?
Yep. Hi, Zoe.
Anna. This one's Ferdow's.
I always believed the stories about a mirror world. Oh, but this... It's incredible.
Yeah.
Where's Keon? Is he alright? We lost contact with him.
He went after the Prophet.
Of course he did.
I'm sorry,
Of course
but
he did.
Saga, how are these two going to help?
I don't know. I'm a glorified doorkeeper. Why don't you ask them?
Don't look at me. He's the star here. Ferdow's. Ferdow's, stop staring at that bloody portal.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Tell this one what you're planning.
I was gonna feed the engine a series of, calculations designed to make it, well, to force it to, stop.
You mean crash it?
Crash? Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yes,
How did you know? Do you also code spheres?
Spheres? I guess you could say that.
Yes.
So you can
sure.
force the engine to crash?
Yes. I mean, no. I could have. Not anymore. It stopped taking new instructions when it began running the final calculations and...
There's no way to get in?
No, it's a closed system. Once the final set of instructions are running, there's nothing that I mean, I didn't write the core operational code. If I knew more about how that code functions, then maybe...
Do you have schematics? Diagrams?
Diagrams? Of the engine? Well, I don't. But they keep diagrams right here. You know, I could probably find some.
Get them. I happen to know the most brilliant engineer there is, in Stark at least. If anyone can wrap their head around a steampunk calculating engine, it's Wit. Saga, can Ferdow's pass through the shift?
No idea. But you made it through without being torn into a billion pieces, so the odds are decent.
Got them. What was that about a billion pieces?
Let's go.
Huh?
Come on, Ferdow's, you're about to visit Stark.
Friend of Keon's?
Not really, no.
So this is some sort of magic portal between worlds?
Something like that.
Well then, K-O-N Technologica?
Oh boy.
The most advanced engine there is, yeah. Wait, you're not speaking English? I guess you weren't speaking English in the first place, but I still understand you. Do you understand me?
Koe?
I guess that was expecting too much. Well, we're gonna have to make this as simple and as visual as possible. Mira, put Wit on. No. Shut up. No discussions. Do it now. Please. Wit? Zoe. I need your help, and fast. Hold on, I'm sending you some schematics. I need you to figure out a way to get this system caught in an infinite loop. And for Ferdow's, watch. Hey, watch this.
Look with your eyes. They are side by side.
Everything is ready?
Everything's ready. Master, the engine is operating within parameters. The Well of Dreams has been activated. The tower is focusing the current and the tear is expanding. You need only tap into the well with your scepter, and then you can shape the dreaming to your will.
Good. You'll receive your reward, Clax, I promise.
Master.
At long last, they'll understand when they witness the new world. They'll understand that I was merciful and kind, that I acted in the best interests of all humanity. Sometimes people have to die for the rest of us to live on. And I can go home again. After all these years. Home.
Thank goodness, dude. You really are a madman. There it is. The Spear of Gorma. Come on, Kian. You can do it.
Goddess, it feels like reality itself is coming apart.
Yeah.
We don't have much time.
Aren't you dead yet?
No.
Doesn't matter. You're too late. We've already won. And you'll be properly dead.
Will I now? Whoa. Like I said, will I now? Ah. You accursed infernal mage.
Bring this barbarian.
I just need... Where did his body land? The Neanderthal must be dead.
Survived that fall. Should be able to see his body. Just sure. Where in damnation is it?
I'll take that.
No! Give me that! You don't know what you're doing.
Yes, I do.
It'll eat you up. It will destroy you. It's channeling the dreams of an entire world. I'm on your side, you idiot. I'm trying to eradicate magic.
You're not on my side.
What are you? Don't!
Oof.
Damnation.
Well, there goes Brian Westhouse. Hopefully Kian's okay. He already got stabbed.
Do you understand me now?
Yes, perfectly. On that side, you're speaking gibberish.
Zoe? English. It was English. But did you pick up on what Wit was showing you?
Zoe, you need to hurry. The shift's starting to contract.
Okay. So did it make sense to you?
The instructions? Yes. Yes. It made sense. A special set of instructions fed directly into the engine, designed to mask itself as part of the final programming, but with erroneous calculations.
Yes.
Calculations that will cause the engine to enter an infinite loop and burn itself out. A
virus. We call it a virus.
Like a disease? This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, Zoe.
That's why we call it a virus.
Can you do it?
Well, I don't know if I... Huh.
Well.
Fuck. So, can you?
Now that I understand the fundamentals, yes. I'll need to feed a series of manual instructions directly into the engine. It'll take some time, but I can...
Time we don't have. Just get started.
Oh, Goddess. All right.
You can do it, Firdaus. Uh-oh. That's not good. That jerk's back.
How do we shut it down?
Only she knows.
We won't be shutting anything down, even if you threaten to shoot me.
We're not shooting any...
Uh-oh.
Mr. Westhouse? What are you... Oh, God.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. What? You betrayed me. You're trying to destroy everything I've...
Oh. No, Dad!
You were a tool, Helena. Nothing more. Did you think I'd let you play God? Existence is an accident. It was never meant to be dreamed.
No,
That was
he's
just
too
dreaming
strong for me. I can't
and
help her.
undreaming. For every creation, a destruction. Infinitely in balance. It's time to end this diseased dream.
Let her go.
Use all my powers against you. Hello, Undreaming. You should go back to where you came from. Hey, looks.
You're not supposed to be on your own. You've been causing so much grief. They don't understand you. They don't understand that there needs to be balance in all things. Life and death. Light and darkness. Creation, destruction. Dream and undream. All things in balance. It's time to come home and to dream new dreams.
Hey, Shadow Looks. The dream and the undream. Together once again.
It's working. It's working. The engine.
Yeah.
It's spinning back around, reversing the instructions. The vortex is winding down. Thank goddess.
Yes.
It's working.
Woo! We did it. Thank goodness.
They're here, Vamon. Harmy's men, the rebels, and your men too. Deserters! Goddess, save us, they're here! How did this happen? Were your men not supposed to remain loyal? Did you not make me that promise?
I killed Harmy, but his men must have got to mine. They saw the tide turning. They were spooked when the tower lit up. Sorcery. They believe it's sorcery and they blame us.
So do something about it!
What exactly do you want me to do? Convince them to change sides again? It's over, sire.
Everything's falling apart.
It sure is.
Why have you abandoned me? I thought I was doing your work.
You were not. You were buffoons, all of
So
you.
we stay here, and we face them when they come. You and I, together. We tell them we were misled by the Prophet, like so many others. that we believed we were acting in accordance with the wishes of the goddess. Perhaps the light will shine upon us, and we'll be spared. Or at least, we die with our heads lifted to the sky, redeemed in her glory.
I think so.
Vamon, we can walk the slopes of the first mountain, hand in hand. You'll do this for me, Vamon. Because you love me, and you wish to protect me. We share the responsibility for this.
I am not staying here to be arrested, tried, and executed in ignominy. Her shame was too great. She jumped. She had misled everyone, including the commander. I will let you take credit as the sole architect of our grand scheme, sire. I grant you that gift.
An evil, wicked, vile man. Crow. Poor Crow.
Guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly,
Oh, Crow.
almost unnoticed,
You didn't deserve to die.
but quite powerful.
Such a good bird. Wonderful companion throughout such a long, long journey.
Your defenses down, could easily have blown your defense.
I think the one constant throughout the trilogy, I mean, aside from Brian,
Hear me whispering hello. Did you see me waving goodbye? Did you notice?
you okay, Zoe?
Didn't cry.
Guess that whole undreaming thing must have taken a lot out of you.
It was worth a try.
Oh, sorry. But is Kian okay? Oh, hello, Mother Tana. Betrayer. Charlatan.
My darling boy. I'm sorry you were caught in the middle. I'm
You're sorry
returning
you
to
got caught.
Sadir. This has been a setback for us, but
A
we will
setback?
persevere without the Prophet.
You?
The council is ours. We control the army. We may not be able to rid the world of magic yet.
You don't need to.
But we can cleanse Azadir. We can prepare for the war ahead. I'm doing what
No, you're
needs
not.
to be done to save the soul of our nation. To save our people.
You're ruining your people.
To save you, Kian.
You're responsible for so many atrocities.
When you reach the first mountain and look down on us all, you'll understand.
You vile, wicked witch, you. Uh-oh. Where are you going, Vaman? Vamon? Who?
What? You?
That's right. You left me to die on a street once. I'm just returning the favor.
But you were nothing. Just
A
a...
slave girl. I'm free now.
No. No, no, no!
Well. A deserved death. One week later. That's quite a jump. Oh, Keon's fine. That's good. Guess he was seen to by a healer. Here we are in the Enclave.
Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they deserve respite.
That they do. Memorial for Hami. That's good.
Hami.
Hami. Bob who can see.
Bob who can see. I'd say rest well, but I know that whatever awaited you on the other side, you didn't sit still for long. Whichever deity rules your afterlife is probably tearing their hair out. The general lived a long life, filled with both triumphs and regrets. But he ended it his way, standing tall and proud, and foul-mouthed.
Indeed.
They cut it down, but they weren't able to drag it with them. This head belongs here. Whatever they decide to do with the Enclave, this will remain here as a symbol of the resistance and our struggle.
Yeah. Oh.
So many fallen. If I hadn't gone. But then we wouldn't know the truth. I wouldn't know the truth. And we probably would have lost this war.
True.
The dead will be remembered by the living. And their souls will find a home in the light. Goddess, embrace them all. You guided us, Shepherd. You guided me. And you believed in me when no one else did. When I didn't believe in myself. You saved me. And this is how I will remember you. I'll never again meet anyone like her. But I'll carry her song within me. And perhaps share her wisdom with others in turn. Are you going to kill me now?
I did swear an oath, Ozadi.
You did. And if you choose to do so, I won't fight you. I won't fight my brother.
I believe the gods may be willing to turn a blind eye to my commitment.
Good. I'm glad you have forgiving gods.
I share the sentiment.
So,
I prefer to
what
not
now,
die.
Liko? Where to next?
This war is just starting. You need people you can trust standing with you. I thought maybe I'd join you in Azadir.
He's needed here in Mercuria more than I need. I could use Liko's help in Sadir. And we've grown close. I think that sounds like a good idea. We need to unite my people and yours. And I can imagine no better man at my side than you, Liko.
Likewise. So when do we leave?
As soon as possible. Utana fled the city with the first, I don't believe the Six have any idea they've been deceived. Even without the Prophet, the Masked Council has amassed enough power to make them a formidable enemy. Utana will be in control of Azadir when she returns there. We can't pull the entire Azadi army out of Mercuria without creating unrest. Half the troops will need to stay behind to ease the transition. But it'll have to do. We have the light on our side. Civil war seems inevitable. But we walk with the goddess, and our enemies are blinded by the shadow. We will prevail, and the Mother will have to pay for her crimes. We're bringing
That
Nar.
she will.
She asked to come along. She can be of good use to us. I'm going to ask Enu to step up and take over some of Shepard's tasks here in Mercuria.
A wise choice.
Yes,
I
very
believe so.
wise.
If she accepts.
She'll do anything for you.
The restoration will take time, and it won't be complete before all the magicals are back in the city. The ones who want to return. But perhaps that's for the best. Trust between humans and non-humans will need to be restored first. I wish I could stay to help it. My mission isn't here. I need to look west now.
Just say the word. I'm ready, Kian. Brother.
We'll leave soon. I just have to say my goodbyes first.
Hey, Anu.
Don't leave.
This war isn't over.
I know, but don't leave. We can't fix things here without you. And without Shepard? And with Liko going away with you, I mean, who will be in charge? Who's going to make the right decisions and secure peace between humans and magicals and...
You will.
Wait, what? Me? How? What?
You're the strongest and bravest person I know. With you here, the Resistance will do fine.
I don't... But... No, you see, I haven't... Huh?
The others trust you and admire you. They'll listen to you. You've proved yourself.
Okay, now you're going to make me cry. That's not fair.
You'll be fine, Anu.
Oh, okay, here we go. Floodgates wide open.
Goodbye, Anu.
I love you. I mean, in a friendly way. I mean... screw it.
No. I love you too, Anu. You'll make a great leader.
Goodbye, Kian Alvane. Prophet, General, whatever else you're going to accomplish with your life, and I'm sure you will accomplish a lot. Good luck with everything. Go save your nation. Okay, all right. We have so much work to do.
Hello? Oh, hey, Saga.
Hey.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
The Ether. I followed the songlines here. I walk between worlds. I'm Saga.
Saga. Thank you for saving my life, Saga.
Fate, choices, I don't know. It might have played out differently, if not for a whole lot of coincidences along. The choices I've made led me down this path, to Kian Alvane at just the right time. Every action played a small part in saving his life. I guess you could say it's fate, that I ended up where I was supposed to end up. Not due to any actions on my part, but because the choices I've made. You're welcome.
Without you, I wouldn't be here today. The Resistance would have failed.
Perhaps. Anyway, thanks for saving the world, then.
I think our friend Zoe deserves much of the credit for that.
I hope she pulled through.
Yeah.
I'm sure she did. If not, I would know. We all would. She's...
Important? Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
How did you know to be in the right place at the right time?
Does it matter?
Who is this woman? Her secrecy and lack of respect is frustrating. Whatever the reason, maybe I don't want to know. Does it matter?
Does it matter?
Who is this woman? Her secrecy, does it matter? Of course it matters. You showed up with the medicine I needed. Did anyone send you...
It'll take a while to explain. We can cover it on the road to Sadir.
Sadir?
Capital of the Azadi Empire, situated where the 6 rivers meet the...
Stop playing games, woman.
I'm coming with you.
What?
What?
Why?
Because that's how the story goes.
Uh-huh.
It's been written, and we can't change that now. We have a war to win. And then, in another decade or so, there's going to be an even bigger war. You'll definitely need me for that one. Us. You'll need us.
Us?
It's been foretold, Bloodless King, for thousands of years.
What?
Seriously, I promise I'll cover all of it when we have some quality time to ourselves. Oh, and one last thing. You may not like this one yet. You're going to adopt me.
Adopt? What?
What?
I'll need a name in Azadir, a surname, otherwise I won't be useful to you. No one listens to a nameless person, and it's not like we can just get married. So you adopt me and bring me into your family, and I take your name and become a princess. Saga Alvane. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I've never had a surname. We didn't need one.
What are you talking about?
Again, I'll explain soon as we leave.
Poor
We should leave soon,
Himbo-Kia.
because Sadir needs you.
Goddess. Yes. Yes. To Sadir. But unless you explain everything, I'll toss you overboard before we're halfway there. Understood?
I can live with that.
Good. Adopt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how did you get here? How did you know I was in the Enclave? What was that portal? Can you open portals anywhere? Why not just...
Everything. I pinky promise.
Light save me.
Look, you gotta go to Sadir the normal way. Otherwise, you won't have time for her to answer all your questions. Zoe! Awake once again.
Good morning, sunshine.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, no. Not again.
Not again.
I promise you, it's for real this time. Do you need anything? Do you need water? The curtains closed, or...
No. It's okay. The sun, it's good.
The doctor said you'd be waking up. I wanted to be here when you did, to... Well, to explain.
Did we win?
We're still here. The bad guys are gone, so I guess we did.
What happened at the end? There was a bright light, voices, and nothing. Darkness, and then, well, this.
I don't know. That thing that came through, it wasn't human. It tossed me aside like I was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I tried to get back on my feet, but then there was a blinding flash of light. And when it faded, only took a second or two, and then there was just you. No one else. I thought you were dead.
And Helena?
Gone. Perhaps that thing... Anyway, she won't be back. If she survived, she'll stay away. Too many people want her locked up. Or dead.
Yeah.
Watticorp. Are they still after me?
Oh no, they've got enough problems on their hands. Your friend Sully broke the story. They've been linked to the suicide bombing in Propast.
Yeah.
Political payoffs to corruption. And their plans for the Dream Machine were exposed. No one's going to want to log back in anytime soon.
Go, Sully.
The syndicate's under pressure from the other corporations because of their relationship with Wati. DI is under investigation too. They've pulled their operatives from Europolis. That article made shockwaves. Sully sounded really happy when he called. He'll be even happier when he hears you're awake. Wati Corp will probably survive. The Dream Machine will not. And without that, they couldn't care less about you. About us.
That's good. And Reza, is he...
When Eingana was destroyed, DreamNet shut down. Wati could no longer control him. He's okay. Confused, but okay. I called him this morning. He's on his way down.
Good. Dad, what were you doing in Mumbai with that woman?
I didn't know any other way. Unless I cooperated, Wati was going to take you away. Helena convinced them to let us bring you to the lab. They believed we were working on improving DreamNet, while Helena was secretly working on her project, altering reality.
How?
Use entangled particles to affect the quantum state of Dreamtime in order to reshape the physical universe. Change dreams, change reality. Helena spent 30 years on this project. We were partners. But it was always her project, her theories. I'm not sure I ever believed it would actually work, but she was determined, and I...
You made me.
We did. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me for not telling you the truth, but you began life as an experiment. Our goal was to create an individual capable of existing in both realities, the physical and the dreaming. Someone who could change the world with a single thought, with dreams. But it didn't work. You were just a child. To your mother, you were an asset she could use and discard, but you were my little girl. That's why I left. You were only 2 years old. Helena had given up on you. In exchange for my share of Jiva, she let me take you away. I thought it was over. I didn't know she'd come back for you.
There's too much to process right now. I can't. I'll need time. And I'll need the whole story, from beginning to end, all the way back.
Of course. I'm really sorry, Zoe. I let you down again.
Dad, stop. You did what you had to do to save me.
You're fine.
I still need to understand exactly what happened, but I don't blame you.
You were a good father.
Where are we?
Helena.
Still in Jiva's
on the
Mumbai
other
lab?
hand.
No. This is the real deal. We're back home. Back in Casablanca.
Okay. Good.
Good.
I want to stay.
Yeah.
In the hospital.
I want to go home. To our house. I miss home. I miss you, Dad.
I've missed you too. Of course you can come home, sweetheart.
But I'll be asking tons of questions, and I expect honest answers. No more protecting me from the truth, okay?
Okay.
Right now, though, I just want to sit here and watch the sunlight. I'm sick of sleeping. Sick of dreaming.
Yeah.
I want to be awake.
Hey, Reza. And you're back to being you again. Oof. 5 years later. Okay. Just gonna jump ahead. Oh, look! It's a little baby bird! It's a little baby crow! Then you got Saga and Kian and Liko. In Azadir. Or Sadir. Whatever it was. I think it's Sadir in the Kingdom of Azadir? I don't know. Point is, they made it to their destination, and they seem to be doing well. With a little baby crow! Casablanca. outside of a big city. What's up, Zoe? Oh, baby on the way.
I'm getting scared and my heart starts
And we got
I try to scream but there's no sound.
got our Watilla here with us, reading a book.
When will my feet hit the ground? I'm falling. But I'm not going down.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Am I awake or am I dreaming?
I'd say that's a pretty good ending. Epilogue. Those who walk between worlds. We got a long, long time from now. It's Old Lady Saga. Look at you.
Every year, it gets colder. Now let's see if we can't put some life into you.
You framed your painting.
One of my older works. I must have painted that when I was in my late teens. I won't mess with this one, but I think I'd like to revisit this particular scene in a painting. Perhaps something that goes further back, to the beginning of the journey. Dragons and dreams.
Yeah.
One of the Sylphan worlds. Beautiful and peaceful, as always. So naturally, I grew bored again.
Naturally. What about the spirit? No?
The dead walked in that world. They were exceedingly polite, but it still creeped me out no end. I prefer my worlds three-dimensional, thank you very much.
What is that a fourth dimensional object?
One of my favorite worlds.
A tesseract?
Vast and beautiful. It took me days to walk there, across treacherous song lines, avoiding discordants and bell strikers.
Right.
Why did you never come back to me, Mama? Were you really not able to find your way? Or did something else happen? Did you forget about us? I could never write as well as she did, so I stopped trying. Oh, Papa, trying to keep me here with wards and old magic. I must have been such a handful for him, and a royal pain in the ass. They wouldn't do me much good. Those wards are long gone. I like to think Papa found Mama in the end, and that they lived out their lives together somewhere green and beautiful.
That would be nice.
I miss you guys so much.
Map of the
Still
multiverse.
so many worlds unvisited, so many universes left to traverse, but time's running out for me. There. Oh, yes, I remember that place, and that strapping Coruscant farm boy. It was an enjoyable 2 weeks, until his wife returned.
Uh-huh.
I had to visit Letok. I couldn't just let that mystery be, but the paths didn't lead me to them, all to that time, and I found nothing.
Well, that sucks. What else we got? We got our little rabbit.
Our bloodless king. He did not enjoy that throne.
I bet.
But he never complained. Not to me, at least. Even my endless teasing couldn't faze him. My dearest Kian, I miss our long conversations. I even miss how every single one of my jokes passed over your head. Now there's a face I haven't seen in a long time. I'll leave that hanging where it is.
Ooh, right.
Not bad for a 7-year-old with no idea of what was happening to her and why she was having such vivid dreams. I'll leave them up. After all, Papa isn't around to tell me to clean up and bring them to my room. Brave Zoe. It couldn't have been easy getting caught up in events and wanting nothing more than a quiet, normal life.
Hugsy.
Hugsy. He's the only creature in this little world of ours older than me. What's that, Hugsy? You miss Papa? I miss him too, old buddy. Oh, dear old Hugsy. You're barely holding together.
That cane, it's got the head of the White of the Dragon as like the design for the handle there.
Now that my life's winding down, I feel like I'm just beginning to understand song lines. But at least here they are, charted and documented. Someone may benefit from my experiences.
Perhaps?
I would so like to go, but not now. Not today.
Oh, the Talisman of the Balance?
This was April's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that's possible or how it ended up here, but so much energy. Her chi is in this.
Probably fell out of her pockets somewhere around the realm of the balance.
It's hard sometimes to separate my own memories from what I've read and heard. April's journeys are vivid to me, but also dreamlike. Someday, at the very end, maybe we will meet face to face before the cycle begins anew.
Don't you meet her?
Thank the words I learned to play the guitar, or I might never have discovered the song lines. I'm too busy to call on the song lines tonight, but perhaps another day, when my legs don't hurt. The complete history of the War of the Balance and the Reunification of Worlds, Volumes 1 to 13. I've yet to make it all the way through, I'm afraid. The twin worlds became one, and decades of strife and unrest followed. Many perished, but it had to be so. Magic and science could not be divided forever.
Interesting.
Worlds like that one are jarring. Everything just slightly off. It's like it was designed to keep me on edge, and I have such a hard time understanding post-physicals.
Post-physicals. White of the Dragon.
She came to me when I was a child. She spoke to me, comforted me. The Secret Lives of Stickman.
Stickmen.
I'll sit down and read later, with a good cup of tea from a floating teacup. The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse.
Yeah.
For most, it was not a pleasant experience.
I remember the collapse. Way, way back.
Rose loved to tinker with her creations. Now, where did those dragonflies of hers go?
Rose, huh?
I'll make some tea to go with the shortbread later, after my guest has left.
Guest, huh? So, the comfy chair.
It's the comfy chair.
Is this when April shows up? Oh, someone's knocking on the window.
It's freezing out there.
It's Old Crow.
You should not have let me go outside. Brr.
You're a big boy. What imbalance were you thinking?
Fresh air. And I was going a bit stir-crazy inside.
You know very well it's not safe. Paths shift with the wind between worlds, and the song lines are fragile things at the best of times. One discord, and you could end up lost forever. Just like...
You worry too much, old woman.
Oh, old woman, huh? You're no spring chicken yourself, Bird.
Oh, Bird, me. I've survived worse. Anyway, time to dry my cold feathers by a roaring fire while I enjoy a saucer of sweet sherry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. You can't.
What? I can't what?
Be here.
You're not serious. You're serious.
I'm receiving a visitor, and she mustn't see you. There'll be too many questions. Questions I can't easily answer.
Yeah.
And who, pray tell, is this very important visitor?
I will tell you. Afterwards. Go upstairs and warm yourself by the chimney. It won't be too long.
After all these years, I get no respect. No, don't say anything. It's fine. I'm going upstairs. Just don't expect me to come back down again later. Or ever.
You're coming back down.
I'm making shortbread.
Call me when it's ready.
Someone's knocking on... Oh, wait, no, we did that. It's time to sit in the comfy chair. And in comes April. When she was running from those
Welcome,
soldiers.
April Ryan.
Back in the first game. Also, Saga was the one who was telling the story of the first game to those couple of people back in the first game. It all comes full circle. Red Thread Graves. They sure made a good trilogy. Really good trilogy. And that's Dreamfall chapters. Ah. Quite the long journey. From the longest journey to Dreamfall, the longest journey to Dreamfall chapters. Oof. Believe it did. this brings it to a total of over 50 hours.
Tried to get out.
That's a lot of time.
No longer know what I'm doing.
It's that old witch that was eating bantas. And there's Clax's castle. Ah, memories. Good memories.
When will my feet hit the ground?
Oh, there's the blue of the Dragonkin. Yeah, this whole trilogy's got a lot of good lore, a lot of good world building. World building for 2 worlds. Really enjoyable. And if you feel like you would enjoy them, I would encourage you to go play them. Especially because this one has choices that affect certain things. I mean, obviously, overall, it's not going to super change all the outcomes, but there will be changes. And, you know, maybe you can go see what different choices will bring you. And there's Keon talking to April, where April is giving him a piece of her mind. April's sister. The new White of the Dragonkin, the child of the old White of the Dragonkin. And April's death. Sad times. And Faith. Putting her to rest. And then going into a coma. But then after the coma came story time and all of this game. Oh, I can speed it up. Let's go. Oh, look. The title screen has changed. You got a picture of Keon and Saga hanging out. Picture of old Saga. You got that songline map. The Silver Spear of Gordomon. The Amulet of the Balance. Got Baby Saga, Tiny Child Saga, Teenager Saga. That's it. That's it for today. Well, I got another stream on Wednesday. I noticed that there is DLC for Vampire Survivors. We'll probably be checking that out. And no stream on Saturday. Taking a break for the holiday weekend. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a stream on next Monday either. Probably not. again, you know, holiday times and whatnot. What day of the week is next or, you know, what date is next Wednesday? Okay. Yeah. New Year's Day is on a Sunday, so yeah. Next week should have a stream on Wednesday and probably Saturday as well, you know? Why not? New Year's Eve stream. But regardless, I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.